Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears, live an awesome life. I'm going to provide tools for you to manifest anything. Okay, do you believe that? Okay, we're going to talk about the end of the world. Yep, the end of the world. It's going to happen. Actually, it already has happened. Probably a few billion gazillion times. Alright, so if you believe that you manifest everything, if you believe in quantum physics, how can you not? It's science, it's a fact, it's been proven. Then you know that we're affecting everything. And yet I still get inquiries about, but, you know there's no buts on my channel, the end of the world is predicted in blah, 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 blah. We control our own realities. Your frequency is controlled by you. You are participating in a collective consciousness that is contributing toward the ultimate experience of every individual. So we do want to raise the frequency of the planet. We chose to come in this holographic scenario, let's put it that way, the game. We did choose to come into it. So yes, there'll be challenges. You're going to see things that appear that you're not doing it, but they will start to dissolve more and more as you raise your frequency. I want to warn you of one thing. Are you listening to the garbage? You can't get that information unless you're off on some channel or reading some garbage. It's garbage. It's part of hooking you and pulling you into the matrix and conditioning you. Everything is. All of it is. Every doctor that tells you you need 101 pharmaceuticals and every time there's a problem they hand you a drug is part of the matrix. And they can't get out of it either. Well, they can. But they worry about their careers or being the person that steps out of the matrix. And then what? Everybody points. Get him, get her. Stone her, stone him. When does it end? It ends with us not battling anything, not opposing anything, and stepping out of the matrix ourselves and creating our own world. If you want the world to end, if that's dramatic to you and exciting for you to read this stuff, you've been hooked. Yeah. Yeah, not good. I'll tell you when the world's going to end. In some far off reality of which you choose and you'll probably never see. This planet is going to split into who knows how many dimensions, how many realities. You don't have to participate in the one that blows up. It doesn't have to. In fact, we have raised the frequency of the planet and avoided some major catastrophes thanks to our collective efforts. We are ascending. We are going into new dimensions. I know you feel it. It's already happening. We've gone into fourth. People are sensing a change. They're sensing physical changes. They're sensing that they don't want to do certain things anymore, hang out with negative people. And they've seen, you may have seen, those people start to go away. People disappear in your life. You don't even have to do anything. Why? It's a mismatch. They want to stay in pain. They want to stay in suffering. They're addicted to it. It's their choice. Let them. Let them. It's their journey. They get to choose it. Nobody dies. They'll get a few 100 billion gazillion chances to come back. I say that because there's no limit to anything. To anything. Is it the end of the world? I don't know. Is it? What are you choosing? I don't waste my time or energy on the garbage. I don't watch the news, and I don't know what's going on half the time. I don't need to. There's nothing going on that I am required to know, unless it directly affects my ability to make a difference on this planet. And then I can step in. When I'm needed, when I can make a difference, we have a responsibility. Don't sit back and have a nice little life. You came here to make a difference. And if you change one person's life, you made a huge contribution, right? Times 7 billion. I want to share this with you, and I want it to really sink in. If you start watching and coming back to me on these, comments and saying, but what about the kids? What about the murders? What about... It's all part of the game. It's all part of us experiencing. It's all part of the one experiencing the darkness and the light. It is the darkness too. Why? Because there's only one thing. It's just experiencing it. It's neither good nor bad. It's just an experience of what it can be. That's it. It's not judged. But we don't want to stay there. Okay, been there, done that. Time to get out of it. And that's what Earth must do. Get out of it. And you're here to do that. So, you can experience whatever you choose. And if you keep saying to me, but what about, you're not understanding that you're in control, that you're creating, and those thoughts, that very thought is disempowerment. I'm not telling you have to feel good about the things you see going on out there. But so many of us are looking at it. And when you focus on something, it becomes real. Do you get that? That's what quantum physics is. Do you understand this? Spiritual butt kick today. When you look at it, it becomes real. That is a fact. That's science. Your focus makes it real. True. What are you making real today? The end of the world? Great. We got a date? Good. How many times did we hear, what was it? 2000 and 2012, and no one knows. Isn't that what the Bible says? Oh, and then I get somebody that says, you quote Jesus too much. Oh my God. Yes, oh my God. Can we stop? I quote it too much? Are you serious? Oh my gosh, we are here trying to do good, and I'm telling you these things you can do and more. That is a bad thing? Go find some channel that tells you something nasty. You're not going to get it on my channel. You're limitless. You are amazing. You are perfect. Nothing's a coincidence. You are never punished, and everything that comes to you is a gift. If you see it that way, take it on. I do not have to accept this because I'm going to do what it takes to move past this challenge. This challenge is showing me that I need to make some changes. I must make some changes. I must make some changes. What are they? Well, why does this keep showing up? There are things I must work on. I will work on them. Not say, I shouldn't be, I'm being punished, I'm a victim. You want to look at gloom and doom? Go ahead, go for it. You won't find it on my channel. We're splitting. It's already happening. I'm feeling it. Everybody else is feeling it. We're going through some major, major shifts. People are acting different. They're wanting different things. They're eating different things. They're saying no. They're saying, I'm okay with going through some uncomfortable changes to end what's not working for us. Our jobs, the way we earn money, you guys see it all the time. I give you tools. This is an internet training, free internet workshop. It's not the training. It's a free workshop information. There are 101 ways for you to get out of your situation. You got to go find it. You got to know it's there, and you have to seek it. You have to take action. It's necessary. That's part of the movement. That's part of the expansion. That's part of the message into the quantum field. I'm moving, I'm changing, I'm progressing, I'm moving forward. And it all of a sudden, that's the message. So it assists you because that's what you're focused on. You want to focus on the other world? Great. Yeah, it'll end. The day you take your last breath. And then you spent how much time on this garbage? I don't want any part of it. And if you do, well, that's your choice. I can't interfere with that or tell you what to do. I'll just let you know right now that I, as you know, don't say there's law of attraction. You're going to attract that. You're going to shift into a world where that's true. Why? Because you're going to be on a lower frequency. Why would you ever want to look at that? And why would you listen to... Nobody knows. We control that with our frequency. And that thinking goes against raising the frequency. Do you guys get this? We're one thing that can create anything. We can change the planet. Not years from now, but now, today. Everything you think, you look at, you judge, everything is creating at all times. You came here to do that. You wield that kind of power. Join me on a live webinar every month. You can go down here and look at courses and webinars. I still have a big discount on Breakthrough Fear. It's a huge discount. If you put in Inspiration with Landria, that's also down here. You'll get a big discount. Spend 6 weeks learning how to break through this stuff and deprogram this crazy stuff that tells you anything less than you are an unlimited light being. Just acting out a role here. Do it your best. Be the hero. I know you are. What world do you want to live in? You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. I'm counting on you. Don't you give up on me. Namaste.